Self-belief is quiet. It doesn't arrive with applause. It doesn't demand attention. It begins small and grows slowly until one day it changes everything. This is the story of Samuel, a man who learned that courage is not about being fearless, but about moving forward, even when fear is present. Samuel lived in a small town surrounded by open fields and dusty roads. At 36, he worked at a local supply store owned by Mr. Harris. The shop smelled of grain, oil, and old wood. Samuel swept the floor, stacked boxes, measured goods, and helped customers. He was kind, honest, careful, but his voice was soft, too soft. People often spoke over him. Some assumed he wasn't capable. Others ignored him completely. Samuel noticed. He felt it, not because he lacked ability, but because fear lived quietly inside him. Fear of saying the wrong thing, fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged. Mr. Harris often lost patience. "Speak louder," he said. "No one can hear you." Samuel tried, but each time his chest tightened and the words stayed trapped. One morning, Mr. Harris announced, "I'm leaving town for 3 days. You'll manage the store. Don't mess this up." Samuel nodded, his stomach twisted. The first customer asked for fuel oil. Samuel's hands shook as he measured. He poured the wrong amount. "What is this?" the man snapped. "Can't you do anything right?" Samuel froze. His thoughts disappeared. Later, a woman returned a damaged item. Samuel didn't know how to respond. She left angry. By afternoon, rumors spread. "Samuel is running the shop?" That won't end well. That evening, a smooth-talking stranger arrived. He smiled warmly, spoke quickly, and left with supplies Samuel didn't realize were unpaid. When Mr. Harris returned, the truth was clear. Missing stock, complaints, loss. His voice exploded. "I trusted you. You ruined everything. You're useless." Each word struck Samuel like a stone. He didn't defend himself. He didn't explain. He walked away. Samuel wandered beyond the town, past the fields and dirt paths, until he reached an old bench near a quiet stream. The sky glowed orange as the sun set. "Maybe they're right," he whispered. "Maybe I really can't do anything right." Tears filled his eyes. Then a calm voice spoke. "Why are you carrying so much weight alone, my son?" Samuel looked up. It was Mr. Elias, an elderly man known for his wisdom and gentle presence. Samuel's voice trembled. "I fail at everything. I'm afraid all the time. I don't believe in myself." Mr. Elias sat beside him. "Confidence," he said softly, "doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from trying again, even when fear is loud." He paused. "If you truly want to change, come see me tomorrow. I'll give you a small challenge." The next morning, Samuel arrived early. Mr. Elias said, "Go to the market. Speak to 5 people. Ask them simple questions." Samuel's heart raced. Talking to strangers terrified him, but he went. The first person ignored him. The second laughed. Fear tightened his chest. Then he remembered the words, "Try again." A fruit seller smiled, answered kindly. They talked for several minutes. For the first time, Samuel felt something warm inside. Small but real. By evening, he had spoken to 6 people. The next day, Mr. Elias gave another task. "Help children cross the street near the school. Say something kind to each one." Samuel hesitated, then went. "Be careful. Have a good day." His voice was still soft, but steadier. The children smiled. Samuel stood a little taller. On the 3rd day, Mr. Elias said, "Now face your greatest fear. Return to the store. Ask for another chance." Samuel's hands trembled as he stood at the door. He breathed deeply. "I made mistakes," he said clearly, "but I want to learn. Please give me one more chance." Mr. Harris studied him, then sighed. "All right," he said. "We'll start again." Something unlocked inside Samuel. Weeks passed. Samuel practiced daily. He spoke clearly. He learned to say no. He stood firm. People noticed. You sound different. You seem confident. One day, a traveler smiled and asked, "Do you own this place?" Samuel smiled back. "Not yet," he said, "but maybe one day." And this time, he truly believed it. Confidence is not magic. It is not loud. It is built through small steps, taken again and again. And if Samuel can grow, so can you.